Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, this here is Friday, August the 3rd, 2018, Feeblog number 2352. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Rick Goslin, and I got a few Facebook friend anniversaries, one going out to Todd Schnur, one for Lisa Fairchild, and one for Chris and Wendy Villa. So, without further ado, here is that birthday song for you. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today, so happy birthday, I must say. You know, Rick, there's a one more year gonna wait, so happy birthday to you today. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know there's one more you're gonna wait. So happy birthday to you today. And many more. Yeah, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Sorry there ain't no friendiversary songs, but hey, what can I say? Todd and Lisa and Chris and Wendy. Hello, hello, and happy friendiversary. All right. Let's say, hey, did y'all get out there to the concert tonight out at Lakeside Park? That's right, the 370 Lakeside Park concert series. Fridays in the park. The Serapis Rock concert was a food truck event. Started at 6, so if you get on out there, they take the stage at 7. So if you get on out there, you might be able to catch a little bit of it left at Emberwood's Fire Pizza, Chris's Smokehouse, Sarah's Cake Shop, and the Nacho Pit. Now the last concert's going to be August the 10th, so don't forget to get out there for that. All right, I think that's August the 10th. It's going to be the last one. Yeah, August the 10th is going to be the last concert, and it will be Oh Brother rock concert. All right, and then how about tomorrow? Catch Trixie Delight down at the Newtown Concert Series, which is at 3312 Rue Royale Drive from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Newtown Amphitheater. Yes, that's right, the Newtown Amphitheater. Alrighty then. That's about it. I think I'm going to sing a few songs and catch the Daily Bread, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Singing some songs. Is it a go? I don't know. There's the Daily Bread. Okay, what songs am I going to do? How about well, I was doing Kenny Rogers yesterday. How about who? Who do I want to do? Let's see. Who do I want to do? Who? How about Harry Chapin? Cats in the Cradle. My child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way. But there were plans to catch and planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. And he was talking, for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on out, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. And he said, I'm gonna be like him. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, a little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Hey, you know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came home from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kid has the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up to be just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, a little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then. Sad song, ain't it? Sad, sad song. Oh, how about this? I think I'll do I'm not sure who it is that does it. Peter, Paul, and Mary, maybe? Song lyrics, right field. Stop listening. It's Peter, Paul, and Mary. That's who I thought it was. But I thought I'd give it a look-see to find out first. Well, find out last. Saturday summers, when I was a kid, we'd run to the schoolyard, and here's what we did. We'd pick out the captains, and we'd choose up the teams. It was always a measure of my self-esteem. 'Cause the fastest, the strongest, they played shortstop and first. The last ones to pick were the worst. I never needed to ask. It was sealed. I just took up my place in right field. Playing right field is easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. Oh man, try that again. Sorry. Song lyrics, right field. Playing right field is easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. That's why I am here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Playing right field can be lonely and dull. Little leagues never have lefties that pull. I dream of the day they'd hit it my way. They never did, but still I would pray. Playing right field. Oh, that I'd make a fantastic catch on the run and not lose the ball in the sun. And then I'd awake from this long ravine and pray that the ball never came out to me here in right field. It's easy, you know. You can be awkward, you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Off in the distance, the game's dragging on. Through their strikes on the batter, and some runners are on. I don't know the inning, I've forgotten the score. The whole team is yelling, and I don't know what for. Then suddenly everyone is looking at me. My mind has been wandering, what could it be? They point at the sky, and I look up above, and a baseball falls into my glove. Here in right field, it's important, you know. You gotta know how to catch, you gotta know how to throw. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Alright, one more. It's not got anything to do with marijuana. It's just a song about a little boy and his imaginary friend. Song lyrics, Puff the Magic Dragon. Stop listening. Of course, it's another Peter, Paul, and Mary. Here we go. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper, he loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Now Puff the Magic Dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow when near they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags as Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Now a dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales they fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff that mighty dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. All right, that ought to do it. Looks like it's about time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And today the devotion is called To My Dear Friend, which is a letter being written from someone to someone. If you would like to read about it, you can always jump on odb.org and have them give you a little, give a little bit of support in their way so that they can spread the gospel all around the world. Now I'm going to be reading 3 John, and if you're keeping up with your Bible in a year, you'll be reading Psalms 36 through 65 and Romans 6. Alrighty, here we go. 3 John. It's the whole book. The elder to my dear friend Janus, whom I've loved in the truth. Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health, and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. It gave me great joy when some believers came and testified about your faithfulness to the truth, telling how you continued to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. Dear friend, you are faithful in what you are doing for the brothers and sisters, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church about your love. Please send them on their way in a manner that honors God. It was for the sake of the name that they went out, receiving no help from the pagans. We ought therefore to show hospitality to such people, so that we may work together for the truth. I wrote to the church, but Diotrephes, who loves to be first, will not welcome us. So when I come, I will call attention to what he is doing, spreading malicious nonsense about us. Not satisfied with that, he even refuses to welcome other believers. He also stops those who want to do so and puts them out of the church. Dear friend, do not imitate what is evil, but what is good. And anyone who does what is good is from God, and anyone who does what is evil has not seen God. Demetrius is well spoken of by everyone, and even by the truth itself. We also speak well of him, and you know that our testimony is true. I have much to write you, but I do not want to do so with pen and ink. I hope to see you soon, and I will talk face to face. Peace to you. The friends here send their greetings. Great is the friends there by name. And there you have it. That looks like the end of it for me, so I'm going to say, well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? And thanks again for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll come back and see me again because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too. Love and God bless you. Amen.